Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, we are going to be doing another need or next video. This, of course, is my little rendition on the Will I Buy It series by my friend Samantha March. I will, of course, link her channel in the description box as always. And all of my updates as well will be coming off of Trend Mood 1's Instagram. Now, of course, we have a lot of exciting new releases to discuss as per usual, so let's get right into it. In a previous Need or Next, I talked briefly about the Huda Beauty new Nudes palette. I believe I said as well in that video that that was a maybe for me. Now I'm seeing more of the swatches. It looks like the pictures are a little bit more in natural light, so I kind of get a bit of an idea from it. Some of it looks like my Charlotte Tilbury Stars in Your Eyes palette, especially some of the purples. So I'm not positive on how different this is going to be from that palette. Of course, the statement shades are different, like the shimmers and, you know, the textured shades. Those are definitely different between the two palettes. It says it's going to be available November 1st in all stores. A couple of you guys in my last video also said that the big Huda palettes you guys really like. Others said that it's just okay. So I may take the plunge on this one. I'm definitely leaning more towards a yes on this, so it's like a maybe dash yes. Just because I do think this is one I can use a lot of. As you can see, some of my go-to looks lately as well have been adding like a bit of a glitter in the center of my eyes, either a glitter or a shimmer, and it just like gives that pop, and I've been all over it lately. So I'm going to say this is a tentative need. Unless there's people that get it in PR and they all of a sudden report that it's just crap, then I will have to, you know, kibosh that plan. The next thing to talk about is the Natasha Denona Duochrome top coats. We have two new ones. So these are the Chroma Crystal top coats in two new shades. We have Metal Black and Metal Bronze. These do not interest me enough to purchase them. That's just my honest opinion. The bronze one, it's nice, but not really something I see myself using a lot. The Chroma Crystal in the Metal Black does look really cool, but I think in one of my eyeshadow declutters that I did film on here, I did have a few of her duochrome top coats, or sorry, the Chroma Crystal top coats. I did have those, and I think I ended up decluttering them because I wasn't using them as much as I thought. So even if I do get that Metal Black, it's calling to me, but I don't know how often I'm going to wear it. So I'm going to say next for these two top coats. Let's talk about the MAC holiday releases. There are quite a few. We do have, okay, so I mentioned in a previous Need or Next as well, there was the Shiny Pretty Things highlighter, blush, bronzer kind of combined palette. There's one in a fair light and a light medium. That one I believe I am going to purchase. I do think all of the shades are unique. They are new, I believe. They're not re-released. So that one I'm really excited about actually. I love the bow detailing in this palette too. But as far as the other MAC holiday things, they're just not calling me anymore. Like, you know, besides that one palette, there was a highlight that I thought I needed, and that single highlight is actually Oh Darling, which I already have. So it's a beautiful highlight, but it's from their permanent line, so really easy to get again. But I am thinking that the rest of the MAC is definitely a next, except for that one palette that is a need. Now let's talk about the new Jouer announcement for their holidays. They are coming out with an eyeshadow palette. It is called the Making Magic Ultra Foil eyeshadow palette. I believe this one is all shimmer, and this one to me is just not calling me. It is kind of boring in my opinion. I don't know. It's one that I'm like, I can very easily skip over, not going to miss it. I do think that really nice blue and that really deep purple look pretty, but every other shade in here is just kind of like, eh. And now that I have my Natasha Denona gold palette, some of these golds are so like, no, compared to that one, I'm like, I'm set for gold. This one is a next. The next thing is a new palette from Dose of Colors. We have the Snow Angels palette. It looks like this one has 5 eyeshadows. It will be available October 17th. It's limited edition. It's nice, but I don't know if I'm going to be purchasing it. It doesn't seem like enough for me to just grab it. There are so many eyeshadow palettes as well that I think I'm feeling it. Like the last few weeks, I've been really feeling overwhelmed with eyeshadow palettes that something just has to really grab me to be like, yes, I want to get another one, you know? or it has to keep me up at night like the Natasha Denona Gold palette. That one rid me of so much sleep until I got it, so if I can think about it throughout the night, then it's definitely a go, but this one I think I'm also going to be okay passing on. I have personally never tried Dose of Colors either. Zero, ever. Which is crazy. It's been a very popular brand, so I don't know why. But this one I'm definitely thinking next to. We also have a pretty cool palette. This is a cool neutral palette. Again, looks like all mattes. This one to me as well, I think I can for sure pass on. It looks nice, but I do have a lot of other everyday palettes I grab, and I just think it's okay. For my personal taste, not something I think I'm going to be picking up, so that one is definitely a next as well. Oh, okay, a big one that I forgot about to tell you guys, of course, let's talk about the new Pat McGrath. The first one is the Subliminal Dark Star. It's in the blue packaging. The second one is the Sublime Bronze Temptation. That's in the red. Then we have the Subversive Metamorphosis in the pink. Out of all of these, I know based on the pictures alone that I don't need 2 out of the 3. So the ones that are all shimmer, I can totally pass on. The one that is kind of gray and the blue, that one I can pass on too. It's just not the looks that I typically go for, but the one with the emerald green has my name written all over it. I am so excited. This is definitely going to be mine. I'm so happy. So that is one that I'm getting, and I'm very excited because I think this one is just going to suit my Pat McGrath needs a lot more than the Bronze Seduction did. Another thing is that if Pat ever did a palette that was all her like shimmery special shades, the ones that are just like, they almost feel not oily, but like so silky smooth that they're kind of like oily when you swatch them. Those like special shades in each palette, if she put out a palette like that, I could justify the money like that, because those are the shades that I would grab from her. Like, they're just so special. So if she ever did that, heck yes. If she ever does singles, heck yes. But this 6-pan is kind of like the best of both worlds for me with price and all of the shades. Then we also have some lipsticks that she's releasing, and they are in like the matching packaging. So we've got like some blue, some red, and some pink packaging lipsticks. I do not believe any of these shades are new. I think they're all from the permanent line. I will double check that, but I think they're all from the permanent line, and if that's the case, I won't be getting any of them. I have 2, I think, of her lipsticks that I love, but I just don't need duplicates of them. So that I think I'm going to skip on. But she's also released some new lipsticks that are in like kind of like some really cool glittery packaging. These are called Blitz Trance lipsticks, and they have glittery packaging. They'll also be available on October 26th. I think they might be new. I don't know if those are the same, but they look like they have some kind of shimmery finish to them. There's definitely that rose nude kind of one is grabbing me. So I think that's probably the one I'm going to get because I love the packaging. It's grabbing me for sure. If it's not a new shade, then I'll probably just pass, but these look like they're new. So I'm excited for that. Definitely going to be a need for the lipsticks. Next, let's talk about Violet Voss. They are going to be releasing some mini palettes. We have Creme Brulee, which is like a nice warm neutral palette. We have Berry Burst, which is also warm. It's got some neutrals, some browns. We've got some cranberries. Then we also have the Macaron one. That one is all shimmer, it looks like. It's got some color in that one. And then we have the Fruit Sorbet. That one, again, lots of pretty colors. This one's going to be available October 25th, and I don't know about these. At first, Creme Brulee was announced first. They announced all 4 palettes on different days, and Creme Brulee was first, and it did grab me. I like what they've done. They've made smaller, you know, fun size palettes so that you can try the formula, you can travel with them better. They're not like monstrous to store and things like that. I do have a couple of their palettes already, like in full size, and I'm impressed with them. I think that the mattes and the shimmers, they're very, very well done. So that's why I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know if I should skip on this because they're so fun. But at the same time, they're probably shades I have, you know, multiples of, so I'm going to have to see. But I think I'm going to hold strong and say this one is going to be a next. But if you haven't tried the Violet Voss formula, I really do think that you should because it's definitely one of the best. And if this is going to be a cheaper palette for you to try that, then that's amazing. Anyways, guys, that is it for my latest installment of my Need or Next or my Will I Buy It series. Let me know down below, are any of these items things that you're excited to pick up? What do you think of everything? Of course, if you guys liked this video, give it a big thumbs up so I know, and definitely subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to see you guys again. And until my next video, guys, take care. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!
You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way.